We're going live?
Yep. Hi. Mouthful.
Hi. Sorry, we're on rest here. Kenzie's got bugs and I'm adjusting to a new med, so
Mouthful of tea or coffee or whatever it was.
it's decaf cappuccino.
There's nobody watching. We'll just wait. We'll see. See what happens here. I put it up in the group. I put it up on the Woolcraft Warriors site.
People should come.
Some people will come. Somebody will come.
Yes.
We'll just have a little chat while we're waiting. If anybody don't come, if nobody comes, well, we'll just end it and say, screw them. Nobody wanted to come play with us.
I'm not up to much playing at the moment.
Why wouldn't they want to come play with us, though?
I know.
We're awesome. To be fair, I didn't give people much notice.
No, you didn't. But you knew about it pre-hand. You should have given notice. You had no excuse.
I didn't know for sure.
Yeah. I've only just got the notification you've gone live, so.
Oh.
There she goes.
Cass, she's here.
There we go. We had one.
We have one. Okay. Cass, you're here.
One is better than none. We're glad to have you, Kath.
Absolutely. Welcome. Welcome. We can tell Cass what we're doing.
Yeah, we can tell Kath what we're doing.
We're going to let you know a little secret, Cass. Don't tell anybody, okay? Yeah, notification just came. I don't know why the notification just came. I put it up a half hour ago.
Yeah,
we're going to let you know a little secret, Cass. Little secret, Cass. We're doing a Woolcraft Warriors live. You probably read that, though. We're going to tell people how they can get involved.
Yeah.
I know Cass is probably not going to get involved. She's going to have other things on her mind.
Yeah, she's kind of got more important things to be dealing with.
Yeah. And I understand that, too. Yeah, it's a bit more important than all of that. Hello, Travis. Welcome.
Hi, Travis. Excuse how I look. I haven't had a lot of sleep.
Look at me. I feel like I need my hair cut, but no, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I've been thinking I might just embrace the grey and get all my colour stripped out and then put a silver toner in and just be blonde and like be blondish grey, silver grey.
Yeah, I think it would look great. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Ian's. Hello, Apple Pie.
Hello, Apple Pie. Now be good you got to be good today.
I got kept up till 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I wonder who by.
I wonder why.
Yeah, there was a certain group of people in the room.
Was there?
Decided, and then they got sneak peeks, and there was a lot to sneak peek.
Yeah. There might have been somebody there having lunch, too, at the same time. I don't know for sure who that might have been.
I think I saw you go to work as well as go to work and have lunch. Hello, my wifey.
Hi, Emily. So we've got like a couple of people here anyway.
Yes.
That's okay, Travis. You did we get you up? Did we wake you up?
I was too, till like half an hour ago.
So we've got a few people in, so we're just gonna jump in here. What we're doing is Rose and I, as you know, are Woolcraft Warriors. We've started a group on Facebook, and I'm not sure if I have anybody here that can put up a link or not. I don't know. I'll put the link in the description afterwards. Can you do it, Rose?
Is Travis a mod?
I don't know, and I can't put anybody as a mod on here.
All right, hang on a second.
Yeah. So we have a group called Woolcraft Warriors. We have a special project that we're doing for Woolcraft Warriors. So we're knitting a blanket or several blankets.
Yes.
So I don't know how many people is in it right now. I didn't check. I should have probably checked
I
that
haven't
before.
counted.
I came totally unprepared. I didn't check to see how many people are in the Woolcraft Warriors group. I didn't check to see who's doing what. But I decided that I wanted to do a live to let people know that you can become involved. You don't have to knit if you don't know how, or crochet, or do whatever, but you can if you want to. So I'm going to knit a square while we're on live here today. So that's the group.
I'm
Rose
just going
just
to
put
sit
it
here
up.
and look pretty.
That's not very hard for you. Not
Oh.
difficult for you to do. Not difficult at all. So I'm knitting my squares, and I'll be doing as many as I need to do. I don't know exactly how many people are in the group yet. How many do we need? Like how many?
I think we need 32 per blanket. So we really, ideally it would be
32 people.
32 people. So we're all just knitting 32 squares and sending them around the world kind of thing.
Yeah, then we're sending one to each person.
Yeah.
But we might need to do more. Well, we won't need to do more than 32 squares, but we will still have to do, we might have to send more than one to each person kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So currently at the moment we have
15? Emily's saying 15.
Okay. We have 50. Yeah. That's how many members we've got. We've got 15 members. So we're about halfway there.
Yeah. So we're about halfway there. So if anybody else wants to join, spread the word. If you have friends who are knitter, crocheter, you can join.
Did you
You
sort
can
out the
get.
Ko-Fi? Sorry.
I haven't yet, but what I'm going to do, so if people don't want to join and knit, we've had interest in people donating funds for the postage, because we have to send these all over the world. So I'm going to attach my Ko-Fi, and any money that comes in to the Ko-Fi will be distributed among everyone that's in the group to help with the postage. So if we have 15 people in here now and that's all we have, it'll be split 15 ways.
Yeah.
If we get $10, split 15 ways.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Cat. And he told her repeatedly last night that he likes arrow bars and I'm to blame, apparently.
Arrow bars are nice.
20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4. Yeah, I put the gift that I sent to Maddie and Kath in an arrow bar box.
Mm-hmm.
And she got excited because it was chocolate.
And a chocolate box.
But there wasn't any chocolate in it.
Oh, how rude.
Silly rabbit.
Well, I'm recovering from jabs, so you can send me chocolate.
Rose will take all of the chocolate. So, Rose, do you have anything to tell about the Woolcraft Warriors? I know it was your idea in the beginning, so you go and tell people.
So the whole idea was like to make sure that because this winter that you guys have just had, there was a lot of homeless people and people with conditions. Like I have a autoimmune disease, which means I get hot and I get cold and I hive up and my body attacks itself. So I've sometimes getting warm and I'm not looking forward to winter at all is an issue for me. So the doctor associated it with someone who goes through chemo. And I was thinking, well, if someone like going through chemo has this problem, let's make blankets for them. And I know that it's another way of uniting the diamond painting community together. And even if you're not a diamond painter, you can join in. The whole idea is that like you won't, other than posting your Peggy squares, your blanket will actually be donated to this round one of your local cancer places.
Yeah.
So whether that be hospice, whether it be, someone,
A
just someone
palliative
that
unit,
yeah,
a palliative care unit, a cancer center, anywhere that administers chemo, a hospital, whatever.
yeah. So this is it's like a hug from around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And like I read a story of this woman who had cancer and she was alone. She was the last of her line. There was no kids from her. She had started with breast cancer and ovarian cancer and cervical cancer and spinal cancer, and she's got tumors everywhere and she's dying. There's no one. And so one of the things that they said, what do you regret? She says, I wish there was someone who could hug me.
Yeah.
And that broke me
Of course.
I'm a hugger and I like to hug people. And so it kind of got me thinking, well, what can we do for people? Like we can't
physically go and
we
hug
can't
everyone.
physically hug her. And sadly she's passed on now. But
yes.
It kind of started, it just kind of grew. And then I was talking to Rory about it because Rory's part of the organization team.
Mm-hmm.
As well, but he doesn't knit. I haven't even started mine yet, to be honest. I've been so consumed with dealing with my health. I haven't started yet, but
understandable. We got until September.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of, bringing a bit of love to people's world because there's so much hatred in this world right now.
God, too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
So I've got a few of mine done. And the thumbnail is actually my squares that I have done.
I have done none, and I'm still knitting another project, which I haven't touched in a month because, well, yeah.
There's been other
Those
things
who know.
pressing on your mind.
Eh?
There's been other things on your mind?
Yeah.
Just a few little things on your mind. Yeah.
I've got a child in isolation at the moment because I can't afford to get her bugs, but I've got to do care for her. So, and I'm meant to be on rest for the next 24 hours.
How are you feeling today, though? Like, no reactions from the jab? Like, not anything.
No, it hasn't kicked in. Like, I still woke up with the same amount of hives and stuff. So,
yeah,
I haven't had a miraculously cure for everything.
Well, I don't think we were expecting it to be that quick anyway.
No. I was a little bit hopeful. It's just like, come on, give me something good. But yeah, so I've still got some big welts there as well. But yeah, all in all, not too bad. Just tired. The medication is known. It's kind of like when you go into chemo. And I'm not saying it's chemo. I'm not having chemo, but it's similar. So when you have chemo, you're exhausted afterwards, and it's the same kind of thing.
Yes. So it's it wears you down.
Yeah. So a couple of days after the jab, and I had my first jabs yesterday, and I was so proud of myself because the nurse did the first one. She goes, "Do you want to give it a go?" I was like, "Yes," and she goes, "Oh, you could be a nurse. You're a pro."
I used to give jabs to myself too.
It's not like a grab a roll of fat and chuck, pump it in. Like you literally do it on a 45-degree angle. So you got your holding it there and you come in on a 45-degree angle and just slowly do it. You don't
no.
I don't think I've got any bruises this morning. No, just a hive where it was, but that's to be expected.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah.
So I know there was other people working.
One jab, it ended up being two, but anyway. So if anyone's got any questions about Woolcraft Warriors, please feel free to message Chris or I. It is something that we're both involved in, obviously.
Yeah, and I was always a knitter first. Like I was knitting when I was 3. Yeah. So I learned how to knit when I was really, really young. And if I can do something for someone that I don't even know and help somebody out, why not?
Yeah.
So, Kat's asking, is it in your belly?
Yeah, one on each side of my navel, like 2 centimeters from your navel on each side. So.
Okay.
Mm.
So you have to have those once a month.
Once a month.
Okay.
And at the moment, I'm still on all my medications that I was on, which is considerable.
Mhm.
And after 4 weeks, I can start reducing them. So if
That's
things are
good.
improving. Mm.
We'll see how that goes too. I know that some of those medications can be really difficult to get yourself off of.
Yeah, they're not doing it fast. Like they're starting with the last one they put me off on. And then it comes up, like that'll be the first one to go.
Yeah.
The last thing to go will be the antihistamines. So,
Okay.
and and I am expecting to still be on at least 1 or 2 a day of those.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Which is better than the 6 to 8 that I have been on.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So with this
Yeah.
Woolcraft Warriors thing, we're doing blankets this go round for like cancer centers. We're planning to do this more than once. This is not a once and done thing.
No.
We're hoping that we're going to be able to continue this on and do at least one a year.
Yeah.
So tell your friends, tell your family.
And and the September finish is flexible. Like if we've not
Absolutely.
got enough squares done, and we'll just carry on. We'll just keep going until we have enough for everybody.
Yeah. We kind of set it for March to September so that people have enough time to get them done. If you don't, we'll just change it to the end of October.
Yeah.
We're not hard and fast on this.
Yeah, Travis, it is good.
Yes.
I want my life back, and I want my energy back. So, and I want to not wake up and hurt. That'd be lovely.
Yes. Waking up not hurting is a good thing.
Yes.
So I'm just going to show people this. This is the yarn that I am using.
It's a nice blue.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the label, and this is what I'm looking for on the label. This number 4 is North American. Don't know if it's the same thing all around the world. It was the medium, and it would be on a 5mm needle or hook. And you're just making a square that's 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters.
Yeah. So for us down here, it's a 10-ply.
Or you guys call it a 10-ply. Ours is a 4-ply.
Yeah.
But this one does a 20 by 20. So that would be 40 stitches on a 5mm needle. And I don't know how many rows. Can't tell you. Don't know. 48 maybe?
Yeah,
Sound about right?
Till it looks like a square.
Just do it until it's square, yeah. Fold it corner to corner, and then you'll know if it's square. Just go until it's square. I think mine is 48. Yeah, this is a pretty color. This one is called Bright Sky Blue. Called Bright Sky Blue.
Almost, not quite TARDIS blue, but almost.
No, it's a bit too bright for TARDIS blue.
Well, I can only see it through a camera, so
yeah, it's actually brighter than it looks on camera. But you might see it in person when I send my square down. You might get one this color. Who knows? You might get several. If we only got 15 people, I'm going to be sending at least 2 people.
Yeah,
3 to some, 2 to some, and 3 to some, 3 to more.
Oh yeah, Cola's around. Yeah.
As I Cola too. Cola.
Barking at something. She thinks someone's here.
You think someone's there? Or she thinks someone's there?
She thinks someone's there because the door's shut. Yeah, Kenzie's in isolation because I can't get sick. So
no.
Yeah, so
he's not allowed to come out and play today.
No.
Let's hope
But
that she don't get too sick for too long.
No, she's bouncy and stuff, but
Yeah. Well, that's her when she's sick.
yeah. She's one of those kids.
What have I got done here? I made a mistake. Well, let's fix it. Yeah, I made a mistake, of course. It's no fun if you don't make a mistake.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm sort of really not 100% today, so
It's okay.
'Tis life.
We'll go for a little while, then we'll call it quits. If anybody wants to ask questions, you can ask them in the Woolcraft Warriors group, or you can send a message to me or Rose. We'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah.
I know the people that are in here know about it.
Don't message Stacey because she's not admin for this. She won't know.
Don't message Stacey about this. Don't message Stacey about this at all.
She's enough to do.
She got you keep her quite busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is me and Rose. You message me and Rose on this one. Yeah. Message me. If I don't know right away, I'll get in touch with Rose and we'll figure it out. We'll get an answer to your question.
Yes.
We love you too, Emily.
Love you, baby.
You're awesome. You're awesome too.
I just want my energy back because I've got stuff I want to do. My house is a mess. I need to clean my house, and I'm going to potter around today and get some stuff done.
I got to clean my house too because I have a furniture delivery this weekend, and I don't have the house cleaned enough to get it in here.
You do.
Yeah, I've got. I don't know exactly what day it is, Saturday or Sunday, but yeah. Once we're done here, I'll go and do a few things.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story from the doctors yesterday?
Absolutely.
So the nurse is sitting there is explaining to me like the jab and how, like the injections and how we're going to do them and stuff. And she goes, well, we need to find a place with enough fat on your body and easy for you to reach. Taking into consideration, there is a young student nurse in the room with us. Okay. So I spun around, okay, take your pick. She looked at me. The male student nurse snickered, like he snorted with laughter. I was like, what? If you don't freaking laugh.
What's the point, right?
Yeah. But he was just like, she was like flabbergasted. She was just like, what? She's like, no, you're fine. I said, no. I said, I'm serious. I said, I'm a big girl. You can take your pick of places.
Just take your pick wherever. Oh, hang on now. Yeah. Mama got to chime in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama. We're live. Got to behave yourself. Yeah, mine is too, Cass, but it's because I've been lazy.
Mine's just I've just not had energy.
No, I've just been really lazy, and I'm hoping that this week I can really motivate myself to do it, get it done, and get the old furniture out and get the new furniture in, which will be really cool. It'll be nice to have.
There are days I don't, to be honest. There are days that I don't, but I was just of the opinion that it's no use stressing about what's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I can't change it, so I might as well just get on with it.
That's right. It is what it is right now, and we roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody pushed me down a hill, I'd roll a long way, I'm sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It would be, Jack and Jill, the Jack and Jill story? Yeah, I'd be.
Oh, yes.
Tumble.
Yeah, I'd tumble too. I would definitely tumble down a hill. So
I'm old enough. I'd probably break bones on the way down.
Get brittle, are you?
Well, yeah, like this part of the side effects of this condition is low in vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Cause you to be a little bit more fragile.
yeah.
So what I'm thinking is maybe we could do once a week a little check-in for people on the Woolcraft Warrior.
I won't be able to be at everyone, but yep,
No, that's fine.
sounds good.
That's fine. You don't have to be at every one. No, because you've got other obligations too.
Yeah, I've got people wanting diamond paintings.
That's not what this is about.
I know, right?
That's not what this is about. This is the no diamond painting zone now. Can you believe I just said that?
Squishy will smack you for that comment.
Well, I already told him in the group that this is not a diamond paint. This is the Woolcraft Warriors one for the thread people.
For the threaders.
For the thread people. See, I'm making mistakes because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, but I can fix them.
So you can knit or you can crochet. So that's the other one. Yeah, only for like a half an hour a day. Yeah.
I was teasing, Kath. We can talk about diamond painting. We can talk about any craft that you want to talk about in this. This is a pretty open space for craft. It's not just diamond painting, not just Woolcraft. It's everything. If somebody wants to talk about making cards or painting or whatever they want to do, you can talk about it.
I've just been getting all my art into one place. It's been and redoing some and finishing some that I hadn't even finished. Like I've kind of just gone in and put an idea in and yeah.
Oh, Kat tells people that mistakes are a special pattern. Well, there's probably a lot of special patterns out there coming from me.
Yes.
I will say, though, I'm very particular when I'm doing something. I like to make sure that it's done correctly.
So what you're saying is you're pedantically anal retentive?
When it comes to this, yeah, I pretty much am.
And I'm
Yeah.
just teasing.
Yeah, I don't like a mistake in my knitting. I like it to be all like every stitch the same size, and I'm really anal when it comes to this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I understand that. I am like with the diamond painting canvases that get made. I've actually just got the proofs through for the last order, so that's going to be exciting. They've all got to go up and have a look.
Yeah. When it comes to diamond painting, I like all my drills to line up properly, and it's probably why I don't multiplace, because it looks, to me, I make a mess when I multiplace. So
yeah,
and I know you're of the same mind as me when it comes to multiplacing. You prefer the single placing; it's quicker for you.
yes.
So, but yes, Kath, mistakes are a special pattern, and I don't care if you're not this group is not about professional knitting and making sure that everything is perfect. If you want to do it, no judgments. I'm not going to judge somebody on their ability if they want to help out.
It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or just learning, or you just do it.
Yeah, if you want to join and you want to help, go for it. That's all. But again, I also understand if people can't do it. Understand completely. No forcing people to do anything that they can't do or don't have time to do or don't want to do.
You mean I can't let the dragons out of the dungeon to go and chase everybody to get them to just do as they're told? Oh no, that only works with two particular people.
That only works with Travis Squishy, and they're not. And I know your Squishy is not going in. He's not a thread person.
No, he's not a thread
I don't know about Travis. I don't know if he knows how.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you know how, Travis? Have you ever tried?
Yeah, I learned to knit at a young age. My grandma and my mum taught me.
Yeah, my mom taught me when I was 3. So I can't teach anyone how to knit because I don't remember learning how. And I know that I could knit before I could tie my shoes because I remember learning how to tie my shoes, but I don't remember learning how to knit.
Yeah. If you can knit and purl at a basic level, you pretty much can do. You pretty much can do.
You can do what
anything.
I'm doing here. This is just basic. This is just a basic knit and purl. 4 knit, 4 purl. You can do that. You can do anything. If you can knit and purl, you can do anything.
Oh, that's cool, Travis. I kind of wonder how many people, like if they say the apocalypse happened and we all ended up with no technology, how people would actually do. I would not be able to be an artist without, well, I would, but it'd just be, go back to very, very basic.
Well, I could make myself a blanket.
Yeah.
I'd stay warm. I wouldn't be able to sew. I can't sew to save my life.
I can. I've actually qualified in sewing.
Yeah, I can't sew to save my life. I can sew on a button,
I've done it
but I
in a
can't.
long time.
I can't sew to save my soul. But
I know Kath can sew.
Kath can sew.
When Jordan was a baby, we were so, things had been was so financially terrible that we did, I got all this really, really cheap polar fleece fabric and made him pants with matching hoodies and vests and all of this stuff.
You made his clothes.
Yeah, made all his clothes. His first pair of jeans was a pair of my old jeans recycled, and
That's awesome though.
yeah, he had to go into a wedding. It was a friend's wedding, and he had to have something. He had to be dressed in a cream or white. So I recycled my wedding gown and made him an outfit out of that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Kenzie's
So
nappies when she was younger were all made by me.
Kath says that Maddie would go insane without technology. I think a lot of us would actually.
Yes. Kenzie, I would. Oh my God. Kenzie without technology would be crazy. Rory without art would be devastating for him.
Yeah. And you without technology would be crazy too, because you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing art-wise.
No. And I like doing what I'm doing art-wise.
Yes. We all like what you're doing art-wise as well. So
yeah.
And if we didn't have the technology, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
So, like, I wouldn't be able to communicate with a lot of my friends and really stay in touch because technology is very important in this life.
It's a technological era. She's just sitting there sulking because Mummy's not getting up and doing what she wants her to do.
Uh-oh. She's going to
get
Oops, I dropped my needle. She'll get over it.
She will. She has no choice.
She don't have a say in the matter, does she?
Yeah, no, none whatsoever.
No. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Excuse.
I had a fit of sneezing earlier today, too.
No, Kenzie's been coughing and sneezing all night, so.
I hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Apparently there's been a few colds going around at his school, so. And I tested her yesterday and she was negative, so that's all good.
Absolutely, Kath. Better the needle than the stitches. But now if I drop my stitches, I could probably pick them up too. See another part of the special pattern. I just fixed another mistake that was part of the special pattern.
It reminds me of a moss stitch pattern that I did once, which was like, it was like 4 stitches of moss stitch and then 4 stitches of purl.
Yeah, it's just plain and pearl. It's basket weave.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like my basket weave was similar, except for where you've got the knit. I had the moss stitch.
Oh, you had the moss stitch on these here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just a little bit different.
Now, I, again, just pulled this out of my head and was like, okay, yeah, 40 stitches will do. And dropping my needles again. 40 stitches will do it. And it's easy. Mindless. I don't have to really look at what I'm doing. I do look down every now and then and see that I'm doing the right stitch in the right spot, but it goes more about feel than anything else.
Because I get to wear my mittens.
You get to wear your mittens soon, probably.
Yeah, it's getting cold.
I've got a couple more things here for you, too.
Ooh.
Just saying. You know what they are.
Yeah.
And I got something for Kenzie, too. You saw that.
Yeah. I had plans to sit here and knit me a very, very big chunky blanket over winter, which I might still do.
Yeah. I crocheted myself one, a big chunky one, out of roving.
Yeah, this one is a knit 2 purl 2, and it's just like a really simple rib pattern.
Yeah. Very simple pattern. Like this pattern is really super simple too. But I do fancy stuff too, like Fair Isle and what do they call it here? I was at a store one day and they were talking about it. And it's more than like 1 or 2 colors.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they called it, but anyway, whatever it was. I was like, yeah, I know how to do that. I can do all of that stuff. There's nothing to that. And they were talking about classes, and they were like, oh, you should come to a class for the whatever it was. They were talking about. I was like, I know how to do that. I'd probably teach that, but if I knew how to teach how to knit.
I remember doing Jordan because I used to have heaps and heaps of knitting patterns. I had knitted Jordan a jersey and pants set for he's like 18 months old, I think. And it had like this really cute clown on it, and it was all pastel greens and yellows and blues and pinks and because both of mine kids were cloth diapered. Jordan was the old-fashioned white ones, but Kenzie's was I made all her fancy ones.
Did she have a colorful arse?
She had one for every outfit. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, she'd have matching. She had mink and she had some like bright purples and
she had some fancy diapers on to go.
Yeah, so when you've got babies, like, and you're trying to change their bums and their legs get cold, especially in winter, and we've got them in growers, then you have to take the legs out of the growers and change their bum and and then put the baby back in the grower. So I made these leg warmers that literally were made from like adolescent socks, and I cut the the bottom off, like the foot part off.
Yeah.
Turned that into a cuff, sewed that back on the bottom of the sock, and then I had these great big leg warmers for Kenzie and Jordan that were great. Yeah,
because it gets colder in New Zealand, I guess, in the winter time than it does in Australia too, right?
No, it's actually colder here.
Oh, really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and from the north, from where I lived, in the north and the South Island of New Zealand, it's really, really cold.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
a lot cold. But
colder. The further south you go in the winter there, the colder it gets, right?
yeah.
Whereas
So
here, the further north you go, the colder it gets.
where we are in Australia, like we're sort of like on a level, we're here. Well, we'll go there because it's and then New Zealand, like where we were, was up a bit.
Oh, okay. So it was a bit further north
Yeah.
than you guys are now.
Yeah. And Melbourne is typical 4 weathers in one day. Like seriously, we had one day we had rain, snow, and then beautiful sunshine. Like
Sounds like
and then a
here.
cool like, chilly breeze and
Sounds like here. We can have, if there was 7 seasons, we'd have them all in one day here.
yeah.
I mean, we had a big snowstorm on Saturday, and it's supposed to be spring. I don't know. Only on the calendar. Only on the calendar, that's all.
We had snow in summer. Like
literally,
I stood outside and watched it come down. It was melting before it hit the ground, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
I bet it does, Kath.
Yes, I saw a picture of Kath's car one winter and it was covered in ice. So
yeah. Where we lived in New Zealand, we lived up on a hill. And so when there was snow in the mountains, we got it. And if there was a northeasterly blowing, whoo, it would get very, very cold.
mm-hmm.
You would think you had snow.
It from where I grew up to here, it's not as cold here in the winter, and we don't get as much snow. I know I say that, but like looking at how much snow we had this weekend, but generally here it's a wetter environment in the wintertime. More rain, more wet snow and rain. It's not. We don't get like super dry, fluffy snow here. It's hardly ever happens that we get like dry, fluffy snow.
Yeah. When I was talking to you, your morning, my last night.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
well, it was 0 here then. When I left to go to work this morning, it was 0 degrees here. So. Yeah. Yeah, Travis says it's rainy there and the mountains get all the snow. But now here we get a lot of snow, but it's not as much on this side of the island as it is on the other side where I used to live with a lot of snow. And that's where the big ski resort is.
Yeah.
Storm season, how, Kath? Like, is it like raining and thunder, lightning, cyclone, tornado, hurricane, monsoon? What kind of storm? What kind of storm season you got?
It is.
I know you had thunder quite recently.
Yeah, just the other day it was really, really bad. It was like right above my house. So the whole house was just echoing with it.
Mm. Okay, so thunderstorms.
Even Cola was like, nah.
Having none of that.
Yeah. She's like, no.
Cola was having none of it. Yeah, we get thunderstorms in like late summer here.
Yeah.
So about, like around the same time of, not the same time of year, but the same time of season.
Yeah. Well,
summer into autumn.
Into autumn. It's atmospheric pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in thunderstorm season now. Yeah.
Cold air meets the warm air, it causes the thunder.
Travis says it's rainy there in winter as well as the mountains get all the snow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I pretty much live on a mountain.
So in New Zealand, in Tauranga, there's a place called Kaimai Ranges, and it's the Kaimais are windy, so like the steep like this, and you literally drive down them
Yeah, the
Yeah, he
windy
doesn't like
mountain
it when
road.
you lose. Yeah, so it's literally you wind down the mountain,
Mm.
all the way down. And there was I was coming up it one day, and on the radio it said, "Oh, snow has hit the Kaimais." And literally, as we climbed up to the top, there was just this blanket of white snow.
Oh
And
wow.
like this is the middle of the North Island, like on the East Coast. So it
Hmm.
was like, ooh, yeah, it
So
was
it wasn't
different.
something that you were used to.
No, no. I mean, you'd feel the snow in the air, like it get really, really chilly. But I mean, I've seen snow. Don't get me wrong. I went down to New Plymouth on Mount Taranaki, and Mount Taranaki you can drive up, and it's in winter and it's really snowy. And we went down there, and I remember I had snow boots on, scarf, hat, mittens, big snow jacket, um, and we had to have snow chains on the tires to get up the mountain. But it was fun. It was fun.
I've seen snow too. Same.
No, really. Yeah, but see, I went from the top of the North Island down to the near the bottom of the North Island to see snow. So there was a big difference. It was like a 6-hour drive,
I go out my
7-hour
door
drive.
and I see snow.
Yeah, see, so that's the
Yeah,
difference.
it's not anything to be jealous over, believe me.
Not if you have to live in it.
No, no, it's not as much fun when you're living in it.
Yeah.
When you live in it and have to shovel it all away, and you get no help from your neighbors. 'Cause that's fun too.
Yes.
But yeah, it was quite a bit of snow that we had this weekend, and it was heavy. We had heavy snow.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Yeah, Rory and I are ARC buddies.
Yeah. Rory wasn't on Arc last night. We sat watching Cold Case and just relaxing, and he was my rest buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think if I had to shovel snow, I'd have to stay in it permanently.
Yeah. No, I don't like to shovel snow, but I have to in order to get out to go to work. I would be just as happy to stay inside all winter long as I had enough food and just not go out at all.
So you're saying you're a bear, pretty much.
Well, I could easily hibernate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say. I always say that bears are very smart animals because they hibernate, and yeah, bears got a lot on us. They hibernate when snow comes.
Yeah.
You had a dinner date
So you've
last
done
night,
quite a
Cass?
bit of that just in the time that we've been talking, because we've been talking for an hour almost, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And you cast on your stitches while when we started.
Yes,
Sounds
I
good to me
did.
too, Kath.
I cast on my stitches, well, just after the live started. We've been on for like 48 minutes now. And I got this one. I'm going to count. I think it's half done. I think I got it half done. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's getting close to it.
But I do knit very fast. When you've got as many. Yeah. I've knit a lot in my life, so I do knit very fast. My dad used to say you could see smoke coming off my needle because they were rubbing together so fast it's going to start fires.
That's funny.
So what did you do on your dinner date, Kath? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got this one half done.
They ate dinner.
They ate dinner.
Yeah, it was a dinner date. They ate dinner.
Yeah. Did they go anywhere? Did you go out somewhere? Did Maddie cook for you? What did you do? What'd you have? What'd you eat?
He wants the details.
Yes. I need to know. Tell me. She's not telling me. She's not going to tell me.
She's going to get a mojo business.
Oh, no, she went to the burger shop called Grilled.
Oh, Grilled. The best burgers here.
Can't eat burgers.
Though if they went to New Zealand, they'd have a run for their money because Brie Burger is way, way better.
Mm. Oh, she had a chicken burger and Maddie had beef. Chicken burger I can do. Beef I can't.
Oh, I'd be lost without beef. I went vegan for 2 weeks to try and get this issues under control, and no, never again.
2 whole weeks. What?
2 whole weeks as a vegan.
I thought I was
It
going
didn't
to
make
lose
a
you then.
difference.
Honestly, Rose, I thought I was going to lose you when you were vegan for 2 weeks. I was like, oh my god. Oh, you were suffering.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were suffering through it. I really thought that I was going to lose you then.
I thought I was going to lose you
congratulations,
too.
Kath. You must go there quite often to be a VIP member. I'm VIP of nutting. Nutting. Well, we've been on for almost an hour. I'm not going to keep you for much longer, Rose, because I know you're not feeling the best, and you've got things that you need to do, and I've got things I need to do too. I've got to clean up a few things. I don't want. See, this is my distraction. I don't want to clean the house, so I can do this.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So we didn't have a lot of people, but hey, we'll get more next time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to call it. We'll. Yeah, Rose. I think Rose needs a nap. She looks like she's fading on me.
Oh no, I've just had. I always need to nap at the moment. The canvas samples from the big order have just come in, so I'm just downloading them.
Oh, is that the
unzipping.
70 some that you sent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
You got to take a look at those and get them.
Which means shipping should start coming through this week, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, you've been busy with all of that too.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help that they've been so busy that, yeah.
Yeah.
As well. Every company's keeping them busy.
Yeah, everyone's busy. But thanks for coming and keeping me company while I knit for a little while.
You're welcome.
And the Woolcraft Warriors will be going strong. Yes, Mama, I know.
Yes.
So I might be back again next week. Who knows? We'll see. See how it goes. Depends on what I got on the go. And no, I won't be back next week because I'll be. No, I can't do next week because I'll be on vacation.
You could do one from where you're
going.
Yeah, but you could do one from where you're going.
No, I'm not taking my knitting with me. I'm taking diamond paintings with me. I'm not taking knitting with me at all. But I might join in if you're doing your Wacky Wednesday. I might join in and from Lisa's house and.
Oh yeah, you've got to. I've got to have her on at least once.
She says that she's not going on camera. She's gonna be the voice in the background.
Yeah.
Yes, Cass. Fingers crossed. Next week you'll be extra busy.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Prayers for that. So you will be, I'm sure. And I'm glad that package arrived very quickly.
It did.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Did she send you the picture?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Of Maddie with holding it? No?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Made especially for your little baby. Yes, that one was. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much for popping in, people. There wasn't very many of you, but I very much appreciate it. I don't draw the crowd like Rose does.
I'm lucky if I hit 30.
that's okay. That's okay. We'll draw a crowd. One of these days we'll get them all in, and they'll be watching us do stuff, and they'll all want to be Woolcraft Warriors.
Mm.
That's what we hope.
That's what we hope. Yeah.
That's what we hope. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. Talk to you all soon. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.